king shit on. See, this what a real God talk like. Don't wanna cause an earthquake, so I walk light. Big bark, I was bred for a dog fight. Big slab, a nigga never park right. I hit him native, tell him meet us off site with the stick. Niggas thinking we lacking and it's a off night. Cause boy, I just do it like Nikes and now I'm on the verge. Finna blow, no off-white. I never been no rap, but I'm about my cheddar. Now I'm feeling better than a pedicure. And my drip is wet, a cup is overpoured. Keeping shit on lock, there's no open doors. When you reach the top, you'll never see the floor. I'm king size, you little miniature. You was hot shit until you smelt manure. But these rappers cancer and I'm the only cure. When I'm talking, everybody listen. If you broke, nigga, you should pay attention. Boss up so you don't need permissions. On them 9 to 5s with them shit conditions. Open minds make them see the difference. Saying we won't last, but we gon' beat statistics. Your homie good, he just ain't persistent. Give them so much real that they can't resist it. Like a bad craving, that's dangerous. All my life I experienced pain and bliss. Now you can't trust so many people came and went. And women want good dick and entanglement. Even though I'm light-skinned, never been a house nigga. Got down in the trenches, I slaved for this. I was made for this. My heart brave as shit. Author and illustrator, no plagiarism.
I just wanna drip on my wrist. I just wanna ball, no assist. It don't get no realer than this. I just wanna fucking get rich.
And they say I'm done, but it ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business. Fucking right. It ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business.
I just wanna ball, no assist. I put the eye in the wind. I chase the bag like gin. Hit a cash app sounding not green. I want double rollies on my wrist. Two-face Harvey Dent. Money like G's to G's. Watch me turn a George to a Ben, bitch. Our shit grade A. I can see you average. Yo shit Nicky Cage. Gone in 60 seconds. We keep getting paid. That just make a matter. Now you wanna fade. That don't even matter. My niggas UPS. Everybody packing. If we gotta ship them, ain't no fucking tracking. Keep that eagle on me like it's Philly fashion. Only hold 9. Opie Curtis Jackson. I was premium white before the Snapchat. Niggas change for the cheese. That's a rat trap. Hit a hating ass bitch with a step back. Some niggas love being broken. I accept that.
I just wanna drip on my wrist. I just wanna ball, no assist. It don't get no realer than this. I just wanna fucking get rich.
And they say I'm done, but it ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business. It ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business.
I ain't got no motherfucking fear.
Tell them fuck the haters, show them what you made of, I'm right here.
Tell them haters that you right here.
One thing you need to understand.
Ain't nothing I'm afraid of, no fear.
Fear is only a state of mind.
Tell them fuck the haters, show them what you made of, I'm right here.
So get off your ass and get on your grind.
Right here.
I'm out to get everything that they stole away from my youth, yeah. You go down that rabbit hole and try to uncover the truth, yeah. They just wanna box me in and keep me a mental slave, yeah. They want me to work a job, sell dope or entertain, yeah. But see, when you black, they don't give you too many lanes, yeah. Can't stick with the ordinary, cause we gotta find new waves, yeah. That's why I be on my phone with stocks and making these trades, yeah. Till I'm making a couple minutes with you niggas making a day, yeah.
Trying to get the paper, ain't nothing I'm afraid of, no fear.
I ain't got no motherfucking fear.
Tell them fuck the haters, show them what you made of, I'm right here.
Tell them haters that you right here.
Trying to get the paper, ain't nothing I'm afraid of, no fear.
I ain't got no motherfucking fear.
Tell them fuck the haters, show them what you made of, I'm right here.
Tell them haters that you right here.
I thought a broke nigga said something. I want big dough, no breadcrumbs. Couple pretty girls and make the head come, and I'll pay to get their feet and nails done. About to reach a milli while I'm still young. I done got smarter, but I'm still dumb. Niggas gotta stay humble or they'll take it from you and they'll take your land like the pilgrims. I'm trying to get to the paper, keep it all together like a stapler. Once I do, that job ain't finished like LeBron James on the Lakers. They don't just hand away trophies, you gotta be one of the takers. Till I make it, I'ma keep taking my damn shot with no chasers.
Yeah. Jay Willis, I see you, baby, first in this thing.
I ain't got
Yeah.
motherfucking fear.
Damn, Charles, let him have it. Damn. Let him have it, Charles.
Haters that you right here.
Man, what's going down? B Cal in this thing, what's going down? We back. Episode 4, season 2. We back with another episode, man. Y'all should have seen us earlier, though. The devil was trying not to let us be great.
He was trying
not to let us be great, but
he ain't win.
He ain't win. We prevailed. We prevailed. My boy Relle was going down, baby.
No, as y'all can see, I'm dressed like a superstar today.
Good old Goat James.
Ever since I came back from LA, I just feel like somebody. So I got my tennis chains on, with my son beaters, you know what I'm saying, tats out.
And talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how I came correct today.
Yeah, okay, I don't know if y'all can tell, little Brian and D Wade actually, you know what I'm saying, this wasn't even coordinated, dog. So it's gonna be a good show. This wasn't even coordinated. Brian, I'm D Wade. Throw the live up to him, let him go and get it. You know how it goes. Your favorite 1-2 combo in the podcasting realm, I'm telling you that now. If you new, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you returning, please make sure that you tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you ring the bell so you can be notified when we go live or whenever we post a video. But man, let's get straight into it, man. How was the weekend? I understand that it was y'all went ahead and celebrated the life of your family. How was the funeral, bro?
Nah, man, the funeral was pretty good. It was pretty good. We had a good time. I know it's crazy to say that we had a good time, but we really did. We cried. But we wiped those tears and we definitely proceeded to have a turn up of a time for the rest of the day. Well, I was already drinking on the way to the church.
Oh.
Yeah, we was in the Sprinter van. I don't care if I get in trouble for saying that.
If I get in trouble.
My cup was filled to the brim, and me and my sister-in-law was passing the cup back and forth. We was downing whatever was in there. That was the only way we was gonna get through that. But we did, man. Shout out to Rav, who I don't know if he's gonna be with us tonight, but a friend of the show. He's the only guest. The viewer that is the friend for show without even coming on here. But we're gonna bring him on here one day.
Yeah,
anyways,
absolutely.
Shout out to Rav. He definitely towed the church up. He left everybody encouraged leaving that church. So it was good, man. We was just on the Sprinter van. We felt famous. I ain't never been on a Sprinter van before, so
hey, that's shit kind of live. I don't think I've ever been on one either.
It really is. They really went all out for Cuz. I would say that because I was on the Sprinter van. I had glasses on, looking like this. Felt like I was a little celebrity in there. We moving everybody out the way, but we had a good time though, and definitely. Like I said, every funeral, especially in the black families, it'd be some crazy stuff. So we had everything from long resolutions read, people getting up there acting a fool, and old friends of the family, I guess, doing extra stuff. But it was crazy, man. But what black people doing funerals is kind of the same across the board.
Yeah,
it really is kind of the same, and like a lot of times, I know every funeral I've been to, I always, that's how I get through things. I try to find the humor, the humor in everything, and so they had us on the front row, me and my brothers and Brandon, Brumman was down there too, which I see Brumman is in the chat. Shout out to Brumman.
Shout out Brumman.
But it was crazy though, man. It was crazy. It was funny, sad. But it had me really thinking a lot about my mortality. And when it's my time, it's gonna come for everybody.
Right.
And one day we all gonna be laying up there. And as I was thinking about me laying up there dead, I was just thinking, like, I know there's a lot of things I don't want done at my funeral.
So
brother, I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. I'm so sick and tired of seeing it. I want my funeral to be a little different.
Okay, so what's the first thing?
So I prepared a list. So I prepared a list of the top 5 things I don't want done in my funeral.
The top 5. Okay, so when we mark off this list, are you going 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
I'm gonna go 5 to 1.
5 to 1. All right.
I'm gonna go 5 to 1, but I'm gonna start with an honorable mention.
I'm so sick of him in these different classes.
I'm gonna start with an honorable mention.
Okay.
In my program, please do not write he accepted Christ at an early age. I don't want that one.
Why?
Bro, me accepting Christ at an early age means nothing.
Go ahead.
I could have accepted Christ at an early age, and then went shot up a school.
This I bring up a valid point.
I could have accepted Christ at an early age, and then went out there and dealt drugs and killed all these people.
Right.
I don't want you to say he accepted Christ at an early age because you don't know how my life turned out.
So question. So do you feel like having, quote unquote, he accepted Christ at an early age, do you feel like that is something very generic? You don't want that generic stuff in your obituary?
Because it's not, because it's just like partially true, but it's like, okay, saying that's also saying like
it's like it's watered down. Like
he used to drink out of a bottle when he was 3. Like, yeah, but with that, I learned to drink out of cans and cups. Yeah, I might have accepted Christ at an early age then.
Right.
But then my life took a horrible turn.
Right.
I'm laying in there. I'm dead right now because of a shootout.
Oh my God. I
don't know. I just felt like that's the way I'm gonna go out. I just felt like when it's my time to go, it's gonna be a shootout. I don't know. Nah, it's gonna be a shootout. I don't know why I feel that way. But as these tattoos, these tattoos got me feeling little gangster today. With these tennis chains on.
Got them hoes out. He's feeling different today.
These tennis chains got me feeling different.
All right, so that's honorable mention. So okay. Chad, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this in mind. Chad, honorable mention is do not put, and I hope all the partners in here that's watching, please make sure y'all make a note of this. Do not put he accepted Christ at an early age in his obituary. Please do not put that.
Please don't.
All right. Now that was honorable mention. Now we're about to hit number 5 on this list, and we're going from 5 to 1. So what's number 5?
All right. For the actual list, number 5 is definitely please don't put the wings behind my back, and don't have me with a picture in front of the gates of heaven. You're not even sure that's where I went. And if I went to hell, I don't even need wings. I don't even need wings. You don't even know where I went. You just guessing. At that point, you're just guessing. Like, shoot, don't give me wings. I might not even have needed them.
Hey,
I might have needed something else.
Oh,
if I'm going to hell, I need like a weighted vest.
Wait, why?
Because it's gonna sink me.
The wings gonna lift me. Are you saying on the obituary?
Because you don't know where I went.
That deserves a clap right there. That deserves a clap right there for that one.
Mama, it's not necessarily do I know Christ. It's just you don't know where your life has went. So I don't put wings behind my back, and don't put me in front of the gates of heaven.
Now, before this is all Relle's preferences. This is what he want. So we're gonna buy because like he said, when it's his time, because everybody got a time to go. When it's his time, he has certain things that he wants done for his funeral. He want to go out the same way how he lives. He wanted to be this way. So we got.
I might not go out in flames. Every picture I seen of people in hell, I never really see them burning. It's like they be dancing. It might be lit. You see what I did there? It might be lit. You see what I did there? I know that was great.
That's another clap. That was another clap. Go ahead and clap it up. That was a good joke. That was a good joke, goddammit. That was a good one. Woo.
Now,
it might be lit. That was funny.
Number 4. When we say 2 minutes, that's exactly what we mean. And I'm going to make sure that I got enough money put to the side when I die to have somebody that's designed. That's their job. Is going to time you. It's gonna be like the Sandman at the Apollo. If you were up there past 2 minutes, I want somebody to get on me
like
and run you off.
Like how like obviously Sandman at the Apollo, and also how like they do at the award shows when they be running over too long.
Then they cut the music up on them. That's what I would rather have happen. Just cut the music up on them. That's more disrespectful.
Say 2 minute limit.
What am I at? Number three? Number three.
Yeah, number 3.
Not only when I die, not only do I want y'all to make shirts, but I want iPhone cases, hats, mouse pads, custom shoes, backpacks, cups, etc.
Except so mouse pads.
Yeah, I want my face everywhere.
You want your face everywhere.
I want my face everywhere.
So if this is going to be a remembrance type of thing, you want them to remember for sure. Like, don't ever forget me type thing. Because that's essentially remembering. I don't want you to forget me.
That's exactly what it is.
So when you go to your computer and you go to your mouse, you see me. When you go to tie your shoe, you'll see me.
Jay Horn can customize them. Just for y'all know, Jay Horn customizes shoes. Yeah, I get at him if y'all want some custom shoes. Go ahead. Little advertisement in front of mine.
Advertisement. So we got phone. When you pick up your phone, you gonna be on there. The phone case.
Gonna be on there. The phone case.
On the phone case.
And when you drop your phone, just know you just dropped me as well.
So with that being said, it's gonna make people take good care of their phone because they don't want to just drop their phone. They don't want to just drop their phone. They also don't want to drop you as well.
Wait a minute, who is Just C? I know that ain't Chaz.
Do you want the picture of you to be bald or with?
You know what? Actually, that brings me to the next one. Number 2. Please, and I repeat, please, don't get my face tattooed anywhere on your body. I feel like the tattoo artist is definitely gonna mess up my forehead. Y'all not fit to have me on y'all body with a forehead like Peyton Manning. Don't get no tattoo of me, my face. You can write my name, my birthday, PPW. I don't care what else you do. Just please do not tattoo your face, my face, excuse me, on your body. And last but not least.
That's a good one right there. I don't think I want that either.
When I'm up there dead and you up there giving your speeches and talking, and when you talking to your friends, and don't tell them I know he's up there and he's looking after me, because I'm not. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm on earth telling you right now. When I get to heaven, I am not looking out for y'all. I'm not gonna be checking. I got Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant. I got Nipsey. I got all these other people. You really think I'm gonna be looking after you? I'll check in from time to time. You know, make sure. Oh, he doing good. Oh, he had grandkids. You know, I'll check in from time to time. But please don't be telling people I'm gonna be looking after you. I'm not. When you was about to get in a wreck and that car swerved out the way, that wasn't me. Right now, they're like, "Ooh, Relle was looking after me." No, I wasn't. You got lucky. You was almost up here with me. That's all I got to say about that. And don't be talking about I know he's smiling down on me. I'm not in heaven just. If that is what heaven is, just me. Oh. If that is what heaven is, I don't want to go. I'm not going to be up there smiling down on you. And then what happens when you go? What happens when my kids died and their kids die? Now, I don't know this next generation. I'm not smiling at them. I'm not smiling at the six generations down the line. I ain't even meet them. I don't even know you. I'm not looking after y'all. Dude.
The fact that you had an entire list But what you don't want for your funeral is.
But you know what? One thing I do want, me and Brumman was talking earlier, and I got to give him all credit. He said that the best thing to do, he said that one thing he was thinking about doing is have a recording to play at the funeral.
Of yourself.
Of yourself. And that's what.
Kid going to be watching people's lives like it's TikTok.
and you play that recording at the funeral, so like everybody get to hear your voice one last time. But so I told him the only way you can start that thing off, you have to be like, hey, hello, hey y'all, this is Relle. Most likely if you're watching this, I must be dead. That's how I would start mine off. I know I would start mine off in the church.
If you seeing this, I'm dead.
If you listening to this video, if you listening to this sound right now, that means I'm dead. And y'all probably all up there looking at me in the casket. Stop all that crying, Nanny. It's gonna be all right.
Stop. But that's what you want to happen.
That's the one thing I think.
So if you have a list that you don't want to happen, I guess it's a very obvious question that I felt like I have to ask. Do you have a list of things that you will want at your funeral?
I want people to turn up. That's one thing. I want people to have a good time.
Okay.
I want
people to come in Sprinter vans with their cup filled.
This is what I want my funeral. This is what I want my funeral to be. I want it to be the final PPW.
Okay. And
that's the grandest of all grand events. I want it to be the final chapter. I don't know if I want it to be the final, because it would be dope though if in my memory people kept doing PPW every second week of January. It'll be like I have my own weekend like Martin Luther King.
It won't. I can see that happening. I can see that. I don't think it'll be the final one with you present. I say present lightly because obviously you ain't present. You did. But yeah, that's I got you. I think that would be good.
I think that'd be dope. I think now that's one thing I'll be looking down on. I'll be watching.
That's one thing that you gonna smile on is that PPW turned up at the funeral or
then I'm gonna just fly away after that. As soon as it's done, I'm gonna fly away.
Hey, wait. How you flying away?
That's how I'm gonna fly away. You're right, Jay. We definitely smoking hookah in my funeral.
That is like a staple. I've noticed is hookah. That's a staple. So we got people turning up. We got hookah. We got the funeral being treated like a PPW event.
I need a DJ.
Don't need a DJ.
Don't need a bar.
Don't need a bar. Would this bar be open?
It gotta be.
Huh?
I just want people to have a good time.
I didn't know if you was gonna try and charge people.
Yeah, and that idea gonna stop when I get by 50. After that, y'all don't need to get together and party no more.
When you get about 50.
One of them parties gonna have you up there with me again. Gonna have us reunited when you get old. Can't be smoking hookah and you 70 years old. Niggas smoking hookah on oxygen tanks. Hey, Flight, look. Flight, look. Hey, pass that hookah. Pass that hookah. What you mean? The doctor said I can hit it? What you talking about? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
Oh, man.
That was my oxygen tank.
No, you funny. Roy said he gonna be high.
I'm sure you will be. Roy gonna be high because he don't want to cry.
Jay said that if he hear Beat King start playing at the funeral, he gonna die too.
Definitely gonna die.
Why Beat King? That's the shit.
Beat King, I don't know. That's the no matter what's.
I'm gonna say I believe I can fly. That's funny. Shout out to the missus for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. The future Mrs. White has subscribed to the channel. And my missus has subscribed.
Why she wasn't first 5?
Yeah,
till I got some words for what I see.
Hey, you probably could go in because she just did it. So go ahead and say the words.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna let her make it. I'm on live television.
You gonna wait till you see it in person?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I see her. Let her know what I think about that decision.
Well, since we was talking women twerking at the Relle funeral.
Lord have mercy. Now I ain't Uncle Luke.
I mean,
I don't want to go out like Uncle Luke.
The way PPW be popping off, I mean,
KZ, my fault. hey, man. While since we talking about them funerals and stuff, yeah. I don't know. I seen that story. There was this priest. I got to get the name of the guy's priest. And it was this priest, and he was freaking baptizing people for decades. But come to find out, he was using the wrong words.
So when you say the wrong words,
I think he was saying I instead of we, because of one word. Excuse me. He was saying I because of we, and whatever he had to say. And that, so with him messing up that particular word, it invalidated everybody's baptism before June 17th, 2021. Before June 17th, 2021.
How long has he been doing it?
I think about 30 years.
So wait. So for 30 years, this man has been baptizing people incorrectly?
Incorrectly. It's invalid.
Bro, man said the water wasn't holy. But so
I'm trying to figure out, how do you invalidate? Like I don't know, how do you validate a baptism? I don't understand that.
How
did they let everybody know? They sent the email?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did they know?
I'd be mad at the email from the church. This is regarding
your baptism.
Regarding your August 5th, 1976 baptism. As we went through our records, we see
how do you even track something like that, bro?
As we went through our records, bro. That's how the email would sound coming from the church.
What is the correct? That's what I want to know. What is the?
I don't know. I didn't do that much research with it. I just know that he was using the word I instead of we. Or using we instead of I. And I think it was I instead of we. I don't know who we is. That's the scary part. I don't know what kind of baptism they was doing.
Hold on, wait. I think I found it. I think I found the article. His name, the Reverend Andres Arango.
All right, not Pastor Arango.
Performed thousands of baptisms over 20 years.
Oh, it's 20. Okay.
All incorrectly, according to church leaders at the Diocese of Phoenix. Okay. He resigned after learning. Damn. Okay, so it's Reverend Arango, who conducted thousands of baptisms in Phoenix, Brazil, and San Diego, regularly said we baptize instead of the correct I baptize, according to the Vatican.
I had it mixed up. Yeah.
After learning Father Arango had been baptizing people using the word we, church leaders investigated and found that the many baptisms he had performed over more than 20 years were all incorrect. So what does that mean for the children he baptized and their parents? The good news is a botched baptism doesn't mean anyone's going. A botched baptism doesn't mean that anyone's going to hell, according to the Catholic doctrine. But it is a confusing and stressful time for parents and children who now need a baptism redo.
How's that a stressful time? Well, white people be stressing over anything. Just made me mad.
Just go back and get baptized.
You gotta get that stressful? I don't understand.
Just go and get baptized. You probably need it.
Nigga, just put your name on the list.
They go. Like, you probably need it anyway.
I'm sure y'all got like appointment times.
The fact that they are stressed, the fact that he did thousands of baptisms and did them wrong is beyond me. That's wild. That's crazy.
Somebody had to do an audit. Somebody did an audit. That's all I gotta say about that.
Baptism audit.
To whom it may concern. I think I put a poll question in the chat. It pop up. All right, come on, let's go. Hey man, don't cancel me. We going up.
We out here doing new things. I ain't gonna lie, that's shocking to me.
we learning while we in the storm.
All right, go ahead and vote. Would you be mad if you found out that your baptism didn't count?
I would be so mad, bro. Because what if I was like, wait no. What? Look at baptism as an insurance policy. I feel like listen, hear me out. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Baptism, I thought it was like an insurance policy. Meaning no matter what you did, you still got your insurance policy to get into heaven. Because you was baptized. That's not how. Well, anyways, so imagine you thinking this is your insurance policy that you got 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Now you done died, and now when you got to heaven, God say, "Can I see a baptism card? Can I see a baptism card?" And he was like, "I never had one." Oh. Dang.
But you would think that.
Can I see your baptism card?
You would think that there's a plan up there that they have. Oh, okay, we just gonna go ahead, filter them. Go ahead, you're gonna see the person down there at the end and talk to them since you were one of the thousands that got baptized incorrectly. That's how I feel it would go down. You're gonna push them down to somebody else and get the rest of the people flowing. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think I got baptized incorrectly, so I'm not in that category. Got 6 votes so far. I wish I could. I can't even see. Like who voted what.
Oh, here you go. We got 67% saying yes. 33% saying no.
So it just pulled up.
We're gonna keep the poll going.
I'm old enough to not care. All right, mom.
But mama, you don't got your insurance policy no more.
I'm old enough to not care.
You at least keep liability on the car.
Hey, shout out my dog. I just see him say something in the chat earlier. My dog Tom from So Unoriginal, man, pulled up on us, dog.
Oh yeah, see mother-in-law in the chat too. I was wondering what Jay was talking about, but I couldn't see the poll. I got the poll up. So my
in the chat. All right, nah. We appreciate everybody showing love, man. That's wild. That's wild, dog. I can't believe that story is even out there. I want to know how it got constructed, like how that came about. Like,
I'm telling you, somebody did an audit.
Like, well, how do you think that audit was ran?
Oh, I'm trying to see how the audit came about.
What do you if it was you in that situation?
The spirit had to tell him. That's the only thing I can think of. The spirit must have told him. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Nobody just go say, time for the 30-year baptism audit. No, I'm sure there's nobody in the job, nobody in the church's job is to do baptism audits every 30 years.
Hey, I don't feel like anybody would.
Unless they found out that this didn't work with one person, and then that one person led them to investigate everybody else that has ever been done. They found a pattern. What's up, Raven?
What's up, Raven? Somebody wanted him out the church. That could be a good reason.
Wanted who though?
Reverend Andres Arango.
Yeah, they set the man up, dog. Hey, Andres.
Yeah, I would go ahead and move on. Y'all go ahead and we'll end up closing the poll soon. But y'all go ahead and we got 62%, 67% yes.
So yeah, the final votes is we got 67% say yes. They would be mad if they found out their baptism didn't count. At least you find out on earth and didn't find out when you got to heaven.
Yeah, because
he asked you for your baptism card. Like, get that Pfizer baptism card. You gotta get baptized twice. I like the one baptisms.
You like the where you just one and done, huh?
Yeah, that's why don't let your kids get baptized at 3 years old. They don't know what they're doing.
They just know they gotta be there.
They just dipping in the water, splashing.
That's it.
With floaties on. Ain't the pool. Get out of there. It's like the god doggone pool.
Man, all right. Well, I'm gonna hit the next story.
In the poll.
I don't know, brother. You got it up there. Oh, I got you. Did you get it? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So the next story I came across. Obviously, Valentine's Day was this past Monday, and my mama said I may burn during the repeat.
Wait, what? What did she say? Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh my God. Mom, we're gonna ban you from the chat for 3 weeks. Put you on a 3-week suspension.
I can't swim, so if the pastor didn't get it right, I'm not doing it over. All right, dog. I'm going to the next story. Y'all lying. My mama just she wild. All right, so obviously Valentine's Day was this past Monday, and you got some pimps out there. I celebrated with my fiance. I'm sure you celebrated with your missus. You know what I'm saying? But Stephon Diggs decided to
wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills.
Go ahead, yes, NFL player. For those that don't know, Buffalo Bills is an NFL team. For those that don't follow sports like that,
bro, man said, "Mama, no." I know that's the Will Smith. I'm sorry, that's the Will Smith voice.
Yeah, I know it is because that's how I read it in my head.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
So, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs had 2 women in the same hotel in different rooms on Valentine's Day. That says that Stephon Diggs has always been the latter, not the former, so this isn't surprising to me. When you are shuffling multiple ladies at the same damn time, you have to make them all feel special. Let's see if whoa, I didn't know that. Stephon Diggs was the reason why NBA player Bol and his ex broke up. Because Diggs kept reminding Bol he hit it first and maybe with multiple women at the same damn time. Hey, Stephon Diggs is a savage.
That man is ruthless.
He is out here ruthless.
Now, he hit it first, but somebody hit it before him.
I don't know. I guess he got beef with Bol, I guess.
Who beefs with Bol?
I don't know. Bol ain't, I mean, I don't know. Why would you beef with that?
Does he even play?
Unfortunately, not really. I'm trying to figure out the story. Like, it's over here showing me pictures. Anyway, I guess the gist of the story is that he finessed having 2 women in the same hotel and not getting caught up. Like, they never saw each other. They never knew about each other.
So he had 2 women in 2 different rooms at the same hotel.
Yep.
And this nigga was going back and forth?
I guess so.
Why?
Hey, man, I don't know. There's
a lot of questions I have about that. Okay, let me
go ahead. What's your first one?
The first question I have is, I guess, is why? And my second question is how? And I guess I'm gonna stick with the how first, because if you with one girl in one room and then you leave her to go to see another girl in another room, how are you? Where she think you been gone for 30 minutes? I'm confused.
So apparently, as I continued to read on, it says that there was no word on if he went from room to room all night. But they said from the looks of the pictures, I guess there's one that he's like more consistent with. She got the better room. That's it.
No, they didn't know anybody. I don't think they knew about each other, Raven.
Nah, from what I've read, they don't have any knowledge of each other.
I mean, because if you knew each other, why waste money on 2 rooms?
Hey,
if everybody knew each other, but I just don't understand the logic of how. Wait, even if you say, "Hey, I'm going to get some ice,"
you gonna be gone
after
for a long
2-3
time.
minutes, I'm gonna be calling you and seeing what's going on. Then what do you say when you get back? Oh, boy, my bad. It was traffic.
I don't know. I mean, it is Stephon Diggs ran into fans. Shit, I don't know. I don't know how he could do that. Why he even spent his time on that? That's beyond me.
Because I just don't understand how you don't. It just don't make sense to me, bro. How do you? Like, I wonder, like, what's the amount of time that you would give to? Like, if I go over here for an hour, I didn't left her by herself for. I don't know how that. I guess what I'm confused is how were you able to pull it off instead of just, hey, you sit. You know, when people got money like that, hey, you sit. You don't move. I'll be back when I get back.
All right, bro. Listen.
That's the only thing. That's the only logical. He must have had a handcuff or something. We need to look into that story a little bit more.
All right, I'm sitting there, sir. All they doing is showing pictures. I'm sure somebody knows something because I want to know how. Like, I'm intrigued. Like, how did he do it? That's wild.
Same hotel don't make sense. Now, I guess maybe he was with. I guess I would say he was with one, and then they said in the middle of the night, "Hey, I gotta go." And then he left. Like, it's paid for and everything. Just leave in the morning. And then went to the other room. I don't know.
Could have. That could be. I mean, once again, we are talking about a superstar wide receiver.
I probably just said, "Hey, I'll be back. I'm going upstairs."
He probably it could have been different times and everything. They could have been orchestrated to where the side was coming in later than the main. Like, you know, he probably got 2-3 phones. So he told her to text another phone. He stayed with the main, then say, "Hey, I gotta go dip real quick, do something, we'll do a whoop." Slide over to the side. Obviously, you ain't gonna be spending a lot of time with the side because it ain't the side, or it ain't the main. That's the only thought process I have. I still don't understand how you still gonna be able to juggle them in the same hotel, and you supposed to be spending time with both of them on Valentine's Day.
With that being said, I'm calling cap on the story.
You call a cap on the story?
I'm calling cap on the story because I don't see how you can pull that off.
True. I mean, I don't see how you can successfully pull it off
because it's a story. So obviously, if he really pulled it off, we wouldn't be talking about it right now.
Yeah, yeah, Jay. Tell him don't try this at home because you a regular dude. You definitely getting caught.
He didn't even try it at home. He was at a hotel.
What voice Relle using? Shut the hell up, Relle. I just caught that shit. What voice Relle using? Is it Diggs' voice? I need to pay attention. Was you using a different voice? Was you?
I don't know what bro meant. I think he running out of comments. This nigga used up all his comments for the day.
Do you think the women are dumb for not realizing that he was gone for an extended? If this is an actual story, yeah, they stupid as hell. But I also think that the only way you can pull that off is with dumb women. That's the only way you're gonna be able to pull that off. That's it. Then again, the women could just be playing dumb and, you know, I'm letting him do this because I got this type of money and this and that. You know, but then again, that's still dumb because they putting themselves in a fucked up situation and they feel like it's okay because he got money. Yeah, either way, it's dumb.
All right, hold on. What we got here?
Maybe he just set the side up nice in the hotel room is like part of his V-Day gift, and after he hit, she was able to enjoy herself while he went to the main. Hey, Millie, I don't understand.
It's not hard. I'm sorry to insult you.
Hold on, Millie. First off, I don't like how you came in here last week and you was you was an expert on crack and cocaine, and now you come in here and you just gave a simple explanation to how he did that. I mean, that shit, that her explanation actually sounds like that's logical, actually. In a professional athlete, remember, professional athletes, they usually deal in, is always, so, I would say more than half of the group is us around is stupid. They're just idiots.
According to her, Melly's statement, when she's telling me that the side girl was okay with going to a hotel room, I don't care how it was set up. We could have roses all everywhere, balloon, bears, I don't care. Just for stuff on days to come over for 2 hours and then leave?
That's probably, once again, dealing with a dumb woman, that's probably all she really wanted.
Yeah.
You still calling Cap?
Yeah, I'm still calling Cap.
You still calling Cap?
I'm still calling Cap on the story.
You just read stuff, yeah. Sound good.
The whole poll, 6 votes, everybody's saying yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, obviously. But it's only dumb women that's going to go for that shit. Only. Like, you not.
Yeah, nah, he had to leave us some money.
He probably, bro.
Yeah, he had to leave us some money. That's the only way I can see.
Money.
How do we know about this story?
Designer bags, designer. It was sent to me. That's how I know about it. It was sent to me.
Oh, how did this story come about? Like, was it leaked? Is it a hotel footage?
I think,
Did somebody say something?
Let me see. Because I read something where I guess I don't know if it was the side or the main. Somebody posted.
Okay, this is what I wanted to know.
Somebody posted something in the hotel room. Let's see. Yeah, they said somebody posted something about a hotel room with digs in it, but then I guess the other chick posted a hotel that looked the same. And so, the FBI agents that's out there in Twitter and Instagram, they went ahead and did some research, and
they are good at what they do.
They are good at what they do. That's how they figured that out. Money, flowers, jacuzzi tub, a view, etc. Non-disclosure. Yeah, definitely an NDA was probably signed. It's not dumb, it's smart. He has money, and that's why they care. But if that makes sense. It is smart on their part to an extent. Because then what's going to happen is the usual story. They fall in love. They wonder why this happened. Like, you knew what it was. That's just dumb.
Makes sense.
I get it. The most logical explanation is what Melly said. I mean, that the whole setup and signing an NDA, and all he had to do was slang the D one time and then leave some money. I mean, I guess the side chick winning.
I just don't understand. Maybe I done got older.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why do half these athletes do what they do?
Well, Chad said they just want to pay for the child support. Yeah, that's what old girl with Drake tried to do.
Yeah, and she ended up having hot sauce.
Found out the hard way.
Found out the hard way, definitely. But yeah, next story.
That's crazy.
The next story that I saw was that obviously we all know that R. Kelly has been locked up for some time. And news came out that R. Kelly has fired his entire legal team and has hired the legal team of Bill Cosby. Obviously, as you know, Bill Cosby is out. And I guess he's assuming that if Bill can be free, so can I. So my question to you, Relle, is there anybody or anything that is going to be able to save Robert Kelly?
Bill Cosby lawyers. They saved him. They definitely saved him. That was probably the best decision R. Kelly has made in a very long time.
You think so? Or so? I mean, obviously.
I know so. That was definitely, obviously he don't make good decisions.
Obviously.
He doesn't make good decisions often. So
good music, not good decisions.
Yeah, he probably. I'm starting to question that now, but I guess he did right. You know, the Bill Cosby lawyers, they did something great. We thought Bill Cosby was gonna die in jail.
Oh.
Now he get the luxury of dying in a nursing home.
So I guess because I didn't really follow.
That was mean.
I was gonna try to just breeze by this shit. That shit was terrible. He gonna die in the nursing home. That shit is terrible, bro. That shit is terrible, dog.
Bill Cosby. I don't think he touched all of them, but he did something to some of them. So yeah.
So I didn't really follow because I feel like there's a lot that goes into it. I feel like there was a lot more, and that R. Kelly situation has been going on for a longer period of time than Bill Cosby's, if that makes sense, like the case. So I feel like it would just be, I feel like R. Kelly's is kind of far-fetched because everybody knows, like it's a wrap.
Right.
Like he's done for. Like everybody knows. Everybody has came out and said, true. Everybody has came out and spoke on, you know, their incidents with R. Kelly, and he had a whole interview that didn't really do him justice, obviously, because he in jail, and then even his own people was turning on him and saying stuff. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. I mean, yeah, they got Bill Cosby out, but also Bill Cosby's thing is something that popped up. He went to jail for a little bit and they got him out. It wasn't like something that we've been knowing about for the past 15, 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That would be my rebuttal to him being free. But then again, I mean, Bill Cosby shit was crazy. He was drugging these shorties and all type of stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if R. Kelly get free, he gotta drop an album. It can't double jeopardy you. Just drop an album.
Do you still listen to R. Kelly's music? I mean, that's a good question, Melly. I guess you put that as soon as you put the poll up. Have y'all canceled him? Like, stop listening to music. Have you stopped listening to his music? Matter of fact, I guess the better question is, well, part two to the question is, one, have you stopped listening to his music? And then two, can you separate the artist from the person? And I feel like this question is something that's been going on since this whole R. Kelly shit's been going on.
Raven said, ain't no saving R. Kelly. His music still jam though.
Facts.
And that's why we think alike, Raven, because I had karaoke for my birthday. That was the first song I picked. I believe I can fly. Let me stop singing before we have to pay for it. But yeah, I was singing. I was definitely singing I Believe I Can Fly. The only song I can't listen to no more is My Mind Is Telling Me No, but my body telling me yeah. I don't listen to that no more.
Oh, you can't listen to Bump and Grind.
You definitely listen to them 15-year-olds.
So basically though,
how did he not go to jail for peeing on that girl? I just don't understand.
That's why it's so confusing. Like he got, like, it was footage of him peeing on the girl.
That's the lawyer he needs to go get.
Yeah, whoever got him off of that. Yeah,
whoever that case, because this video, we don't have no video of Bill Cosby. All we have is old white women telling us what they remember. And probably some of them probably got Alzheimer's like him. And so he probably can't remember it neither. So I don't know how they took the lady's word for it. But whoever got R. Kelly off, because R. Kelly had a video of him peeing on this girl. Whoever, I don't know, but I don't know. I would pay a lot of money to have that jury assembled back together for any case that I got to beat. Because
absolutely,
I don't know how you see a video. But anyways, if they would have got him then we wouldn't have had so many classic songs in between then.
True.
We could have fell out of love with R. Kelly by now. But as of right now, yeah, I'll be jamming. Same girl.
You mean a hypocrite, Mo? He said that'd be
That'd be
hypothetical.
hypothetical. That's what we need to womp womp.
So you would be a hypocrite to say cancel R. Kelly because of the person he is and cancel Trump for the person he is.
What?
He's basically saying you can't. They both. What he's saying is they both, in his eyes, they're both horrible people, right? The person. Obviously, you got R. Kelly messing with little girls, and then Trump for just being Trump. And if he cancels Trump, but doesn't cancel R. Kelly, he will feel like a hypocrite. That's what I'm getting out of his statement.
Okay. That's fair enough, Reese. Fair enough, I guess.
If he's coming up in the shuffle, I'm not skipping his songs. But he doesn't belong anywhere but jail. I mean, he definitely is.
I wonder what he's doing in jail. I wonder what he's doing in jail. Like, I wonder, like, did he sing to the walls at night?
Talent shows.
Does he put on shows for the other
for the other inmates?
For other inmates?
And all of the officers that's working.
I wonder if he has like his own day of the month where like it's like a residency.
Like a major joint?
R. Kelly got a prison residency. I wonder if that nigga travel to other prisons and perform. I wonder if R. Kelly be traveling to other prisons performing his top songs. R. Kelly got a prison residency.
He got a tour.
He got a prison tour.
He got a prison tour.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that's wild. I mean, me personally, I don't just, yeah, I agree with Melly. Like, if it's a shuffle, like, I'm not going to skip it. But it is tough knowing about everything that he's done. It's just, I have to like really like think about it like I made the song and I'm singing to Kate about it. That's just too much effort because it's just a lot. It's hard to be able to listen to that and know what R. Kelly has done. It's way better than not knowing and just being able to listen, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not, like I said, I mean, if the song come up, I'm not turning that shit off. I'm not. It's just, it is different though for me when I hear a song because I know what this dude has done. But yeah, he definitely needs to stay in jail. I don't think he needs to be let out, but I mean, shit, crazier shit has happened. Motherfucker may end up being out of jail.
David said, "Nice day off." Melly said, "Shuffle like it's 2006 on the iPod."
I mean,
Apple Music got shuffle too.
It's shuffle everywhere. Like,
I mean, there's no other word for it. I mean, until they find another word for it, it's gonna remain to be shuffle.
You might as well not listen. I mean,
yeah, you're right. We did have a long explanation of why you shouldn't listen.
No, I wasn't explaining why you shouldn't listen. I'm saying I'm not skipping it. It's just difficult. Like, I hear this shit different. Like,
You know, yeah, that's what you're talking about. You might well not listen if you hear different.
I'm still, like I said, I'm still.
He just not skip worthy.
I'm not skipping it. Like, I just feel like I'm going out my way to do that shit. Just let it play. Keep it pushing.
Cause you like the music, bro. It's all right. You mean?
I said it. It's just different. I mean, I don't feel like that's a weird ass explanation.
Step in the Name of Love.
That's a great song. I mean, there's a lot of shit that he has as classics that doesn't relate to sex or anything like that.
R. Kelly's a creep.
I mean, he is. He definitely is.
He gonna get out of jail though. He gonna drop an album.
What you think the title of his first song gonna be? Or what you think the title of the album gonna be?
Back again. I think R. Kelly's next album gonna be named Underage and Underpaid. That was mean. God dang it. I'm mean to all the prison people.
Underage
Underpaid.
and underpaid.
Underage and underpaid.
You think he's gonna have a feature on there?
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna have a little baby on there.
Lil Baby or the Baby?
Nah, little baby.
Also, he want that joint to go number one on
Oh,
the
he
charts.
might have little baby and the baby. You know, he like babies.
God damn it, real.
Hey, voted tonight. He like babies. He'll have little baby and the baby.
You think he gonna have Coi Leray on there?
Yeah.
Or
Who's
Leroy?
that? Now he gonna have what's my little girl that be on YouTube, the little black girl? The one that was on Wild 'N Out. What's her name? Lele.
No.
Featuring Lele.
No.
R. Kelly featuring Lele.
No.
You have a song. You can have a song.
No, dog.
R. Kelly featuring Lele. We right back in jail.
No, no,
R.
bro.
Kelly, what you doing back here so soon?
Do you think so? Do you think if he, let's say he does get let go, and he does get an album, I think it's his album going number one off the rip.
It's not going number one.
It's going number one.
It's not going number one.
Why you think it's not going number one?
Bro, there's no way R. Kelly album gonna go number one if he get out.
Why? If he
There's
got
just
if he got a little baby and shit on there.
It depends on how that song with Lele going. Depends on that. When he dropped that single with That's R. Kelly weird.
He can't. He probably would do some stupid shit like that by getting
Mo said it with a Michael Jackson sample.
Oh my gosh. That shit, he would be an idiot if he was to get that chance to come out and be able to make music again and go and get Lele or some underage artist to sing on that shit.
Maybe Lele. What's it be on that?
I can't believe you said Lele, dog.
NBA young boy.
It will, because the spectators will be curious. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, they gonna be like, damn, R. Kelly dropped the album? That shit, I mean, it don't take, I guess it's just about streams and shit. I don't know much about that shit, though. What you gotta say?
NBA young boy. Got young boy, little baby, the baby, Lele. They either got young in their name.
How many tracks you think he gonna put out on there too?
About 6. It's gonna be like Bruno Mars.
So that hold on. So we got Back Again as the album name. 6 songs with features from Lil Baby, Da Baby, Lele, and NBA Youngboy. What's the name of his first single?
Who owned the single? That Lele and Lil Baby. That Lele and Lil Baby gonna jam.
I was
Lele and Lil Baby gonna jam.
Lele and Lil Baby on the
R. Kelly,
single.
Lele and Lil Baby. That mug gonna jam.
R. Kelly has came out with a new song featuring Lele and Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
And the song title is called,
I don't know what you call that mug. Know what I would call that mug, really?
Raven said he gonna drop a whole Trapped in the Jail Cell.
It must probably go hard.
It probably will.
You gotta bring back Rufus and Chuck. If it's Jail Cell, that's the perfect story for Rufus and Chuck.
Absolutely. His lucky number, 13, his lucky number. I'm confused.
I see what he did there. Cause 13, that's the age. Yeah, I see. That's great. That was clever, Reese.
I'll go ahead and give you one.
I put the poll question was, be honest, do y'all still listen to R. Kelly music? We had, another vote just came in. We have 10 votes. 80% say yes, 20% say no. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I wonder how many y'all got an R. Kelly playlist, or is it only just like everybody else saying, just in the shuffle? I would love to know what some of y'all, if y'all have an actual R. Kelly playlist.
Yeah.
I got them mixed into other playlists. I don't have a separate R. Kelly playlist.
That's where I'm
That's
at.
weird.
Yeah, I think you have to be that shit's just weird in general. That's not that you made. Yeah, that's weird. It'd be different if it was like, you know, how Apple Music has like curated playlists for the artists. That'd be different. Yeah. But if you made just the R. Kelly playlist,
that's weird.
That's kind of weird. Oh no R. Kelly playlist. Yeah, it's just mixed in with the rest of the music. That's how I feel.
Hey, Reese, that is a live name for the first track, Young Love.
So Young Love with Lil Baby and Relle?
Hey, Young Love, R. Kelly feature. Hey, that was live. that was definitely going number one.
Yeah, everybody saying in shuffle. That shit might jam. Relle starting the song off. Relle gonna start the song off.
Poor Relle.
Oh, I can't believe you did that, bro. It's your fault. You put Relle in this. Relle did nothing wrong.
I'm sorry, Relle. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Relle did nothing wrong.
It's in the nature of the show. It's all in good love. We wouldn't let R. Kelly touch you.
Good young love.
We'll beat him up. We'll beat up the bad man.
We'll beat up the bad.
Don't worry, Relle. We'll beat up the bad man.
Oh man. Well, shit. You got anything else, brother? My boy, they figured out the poll and everything. He got this poll working now. Hey man, shout out! Go ahead and give a round of applause to Relle for getting these polls going. Oh, Horn, the friend of the show.
What'd he do?
He said he can't listen to him if he in the shuffle. He pressing skip.
Of course, he come in here and say that.
You want to go ahead and type out your explanation?
Of course, he come in here with morals.
Dave said Relle on the chorus.
Yeah, don't give her no verse. You just put her on the chorus.
Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe
Relle on Kelly featured Relle and Lil Baby.
He only coming out with 6 songs and got 4 features. Well, he got 2 of the features on 1 song, so that's wild. That dude sound hard. Young Love featuring Relle and Lil Baby.
That mug really sound like a hit.
That mug really do sound like
that mug really sound like a hit. You really playing. You really sleep on it. I'm gonna have my people contact his people. I'm gonna reach out to them. I'm gonna send Relle a message.
Is she from Houston?
Oh, she is from Houston. Yeah, I might can see a Timmy Chan something.
I feel like you probably know some of her people.
Oh, why you feel that way?
You the man. What you mean?
And I'm only in the man in 1 zip code.
On the north side.
Once I leave that zip code, nobody know who I am.
You stupid, dog. I really feel like while we talking, Horn is typing out this long ass message.
Oh, who gonna read it?
You got
we got 2 line minimum.
You got anything else, dog?
We got a 2 line minimum. Anything over 2 lines, you need to send a voice. You need to call in. Anything longer than 2 lines is a call in.
Drop in the Discord real quick, so you can go ahead and say what you got to say. Mess around and just see just a box pop up and it's Horn ready to speak.
I know. I would love to get your opinion on Kanye West.
This whole Kanye Pete Kim thing.
I'm a little freaked out by it. Kanye, something wrong with him, and I must say, because I'm like, dude, you don't have to post every single thing. I know one of the messages said, Kim, I think she was saying, can you keep something that we say private? And he posted that message.
Kanye is a wild boy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we know that once his mom passed, that's when we started to see him detour off to where he is right now. but I don't. Yeah, he wild. Like he don't care. He don't care about privacy, anybody's privacy or nothing. He trying to box Pete Davidson. He was with old girl and then sent a whole truck full of roses to Kim's house. He want to make claims saying that Kim is forbidding him to see his kids and everything. His first album was called 12 Plays. She was 12 when he messed around with her. Actually a fact. Who's documentary?
The Genius. Genius. It's like JENYUS. Genius.
You got a doc out?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Have you seen it, Millie? Because I didn't even know he had a documentary out.
You know what I did see though? Relle.
How is that? I've heard. First off, can I go ahead and speak on the clip that's viral right now of
Go
Bel
ahead.
Air?
Go ahead. It's viral. So because I'm not going to spoil anything. So go ahead. But talk about the viral clip.
The viral clip is of Will playing basketball, and he gets a steal and goes down the fast break. And obviously, you know, there's a stunt double because the actor goes and does something like this, but then it automatically cuts and you just see some athletic dude come out and do a whole different motion. Like, after I saw that, I didn't know how I felt about the show.
Okay.
But I hear it's good.
The show does have some inconsistencies. But it's still good. The show, like I know me and Brummer was talking, I think he pointed out a scene where Will falls in the water and they play this whole montage. But when he jumps in the water, I think he had on Jordan 1s. But then while he's in the water, I think it switches to like 6s or 7s. Or, I got to look at it again to see exactly which number they were. But it wasn't the 1s no more.
So it's minute inconsistent. Well, not.
Yeah, it's
noticeable, but it ain't like crazy.
I'm right, and I'm a nerd out a little bit here. And I'll give you my honest opinion. And for those who don't know, Fresh Prince is my show. That is my favorite thing to watch out of anything in life. Fresh Prince means the world to me. Fresh Prince had so much to do in my development. I love Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So I was real skeptical when they was coming out with a reboot. And I kept saying, I'm glad it's a drama series because if it was a comedy, I wouldn't watch it. The acting can get better. And I would love to see what I'm probably working on a poll while I'm here, but for those who watched it, the acting can get a little better. The editing, I'm being a little picky right now. I'm just gonna say this really for my movie channel, but the editing can get a little better because stuff don't make sense, and I don't want to bring up anything yet.
The continuity is.
It was really off. You know, one scene you're like hysterical and crying, and then the exact next scene everything's okay, but it's about the same issue. So, but see, I look at it. I'm looking at it from a different eye. You know, I'm looking from a different perspective. So I'm looking at it
because you love Fresh Prince, and
I love film.
You want this to be great, but
right. But it's more of my love for film
than it is for Fresh Prince.
For Fresh Prince.
So, question: is this backed by is this backed by Will Smith? Like he
this
created it?
I think he's a producer. No, he didn't create it. So what happened was there were some guys who created a fan made trailer for a more serious Fresh Prince. Right. It went viral. It caught Will's attention. Next thing you notice, I see a headline about them two have signed a 2-year two-season contract
with
Peacock by being produced by Will. So Will said he kind of was in on it a little bit, but he tried to stay away out of, I don't really believe them when they say stuff like that because that's what got Will Smith to be Will Smith.
Right.
So as much as it means to me, I know it means even 50 times more to him.
Right.
And but I will say it definitely. This is the way I'll do it, like the way I did it on the phone. So I would say, for those, we all seen the original character. So of course, Uncle Phil, I will start with him. He's probably a little further from who he was in the original show. At this point, I have not seen episode 4 today, but at this point, Uncle Phil is kind of far from his original character. Then I'm gonna say Hillary. Hillary's character is about as far away too. But I do see some similarities. If there was social media, I feel like this would be how Hillary would be.
Right.
I won't go through the entire. Of course, for those who've seen the show, Carlton, and those who've probably seen the memes, Carlton is a completely different character than who he is on the show. Carlton is a completely different character. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but Carlton is not the same character. He's probably the furthest, but I am very impressed with two characters. I'm wrapping up in 5 minutes. Will Smith, the actor playing Will Smith, he's killing it. Just the way Ash, just that Will Smith, that swag that he had,
right,
in the original show. And then I'm gonna give the other one to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is about the closest one because he reminds you of the Jeffrey from back then, just a younger version. And Jeffrey, but the one thing I can say about Jeffrey, I'm sorry if this is a slight spoiler to anybody, but I ain't seen him do no butlering yet. I have not seen Jeffrey open a door, drive, cook. I have not seen. I think in this one, what Brumman would tell me, he's a house manager. But to me, he got this weird hitman. This hitman. I could go take anybody out if you need me to kind of vibe. Like he. Yeah. And Reese, you're right. Yes, I do agree with that. Carlton's character, his foundation is the same. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Reese. But his story arc, I guess I'll say, is completely different. And I don't even think the Carlton from the show was even this dramatic. And I believe that. If you haven't seen Bella, y'all go check that thing out. Answer the poll question. I'll be interested to see who.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I definitely want to check it out. I'll probably end up checking it out.
It's good, man. I mean, if you was a huge fan, like you would hear like the little references, characters' names. You're like, oh, he was in season 1. Oh, okay, yeah. If you really know the show, yeah, you'll catch on to a lot of the references that they're throwing out.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out because I did mess with Fresh Prince, but I was skeptical, especially after seeing that basketball clip. I was like, I don't want to see if it's gonna be big inconsistencies. I felt like that was a big.
I didn't notice that. That's not the clip I thought you were going to talk about. I thought you were going to talk about the one where the white boy was in the locker room and they were jamming. That's the one I thought you were going to talk about. And that one was funny because you just see Carlton. And he was getting it, boy. I was like, dog, this is hilarious. It was funny. It wasn't as funny when I seen the clip. It was funny when I seen it in the show.
Millie said, so first, it's Peacock is a streaming service, a streaming subscription service that is NBC's brand. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it works in Canada. I don't think there's NBC out there. You probably can't see it. But it's a streaming service out here. She said, what would you give it out of 10? Fresh Prince.
The first few episodes, I see Maurice about and the reason I'm reading it because it's going to go into my top 10. I mean, to go into my ranking, but my rating, excuse me. But Maurice said the acting is top tier. The acting is not top tier.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
No, the acting is not top tier. But that's okay. I mean, even the original show didn't have top tier acting. But I will rate it through the first 3 episodes. Like I'm watching episode 4 tonight. But through the first 3 episodes, I'll give it. The inconsistency kind of bothered me a little bit, so I'm gonna go about an 8.5 right now.
That's pretty good for what is.
I'm probably being a little biased. Yeah, I'm probably being biased because it's my, I'm really impressed with what they was able to do.
Right.
But I'll give it an 8.5 right now. Because it makes me like I want to see more. Anything like over a 7.5 or 7, I can't wait till next week. I can't wait till next week because it does have that kind of. It's dramatic, it's crazy, but it do have a good story that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. So I'm excited to see what happens in episode 4 tonight. But if you haven't seen it, definitely go check out that Bel Air. We definitely probably be talking about that from time to time because that's for the culture.
Yeah, Roy said it's still a good show. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad we talked about this because I was very skeptical on watching that show. But I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm gonna have to steal that HD rip from.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
That's that one I said we're gonna charge you $1 if you just put your credit card in.
Yeah.
They be trying to get folks.
They definitely be trying to get folks. Yeah.
Hey,
definitely.
go ahead, announce the winner, man. Of the
the winner of the raffle of the Real Dads Do Real Things hoodie.
It was an off-camera raffle.
It was an off-camera raffle.
It didn't make the airtime.
It did not. We did this before the technical difficulties happened. Well, while it was happening. So we had to just knock it out. But the winner is the very own Priscilla Primsley, if she's still in the chat. For those that know, y'all know who Priscilla Primsley is. She doesn't need an introduction. So Priscilla Primsley is the winner. Yeah, we'll get that size and we'll get that shipped to you.
You got the claps.
The claps, oh yeah, the claps. Clap it up for Priscilla Primsley for being the winner of the Real Dads Do Real Things hoodie.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to figure out how. I think it's when we get to the point to where we big time, and we start having a super duper following, and people just start donating stuff so we can read off their questions. I think that's when we'll be able to figure that out because I think it's like a dual PC setup. You got to have more money to do those things, but we'll figure it out. But
I don't need to hear that bad.
I don't need to hear that bad. Exactly. Yes, you won. Yes, ma'am, you won. You won the. I
need just get with Flight. Have me send your size and color.
Size and color. Let me know size and color, and we will get that to you ASAP. But you got anything else, brother?
I don't think so. I'm good. I just want everybody to remember my funeral list.
I was just about to say that. Please make sure that y'all remember Relle's funeral list, the do's and don'ts that he wants at his funeral. Shit, you want to go back over it so people know, so you can stamp it, or you just make sure they know.
I might do a test next week.
Oh,
you might have to watch.
Test with a little bit of a prize, huh?
Hold on, brother. I ain't saying nothing about no prize.
Oh,
don't be getting these folks hyped up.
I mean, it could be. I might chip in. Why is
your mama talking in third person? I'm a little nervous.
She's sleepy. That's it.
It's really like fourth or fifth person because that's not her.
That's not her name.
But that's not her name. But she also speaking in third from that. So does that make it ninth person?
Hey, listen, dog. You starting to ask questions that you ain't never gonna get the answer to. And just know that she's sleepy.
I'm talking in ninth person.
She's sleepy.
That's crazy.
On that note, we gonna go ahead and end episode 4.
Talking in ninth person.
We're gonna go ahead and end episode 4 of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. Season 2, episode 4. It's a wrap. We appreciate everybody showing love. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you aren't new to the channel, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the Don't Cancel Me podcast. Make sure that you like the live stream. Make sure that you like the playback. Make sure you go back and like all of the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for the notifications. So whenever we go live or whenever we post a video, you will be notified and you can go ahead and show us love. Drop comments below on the video and the playback. And just show some love, positive vibes, and positive energy. And, episode 4 of the season 2 is done. We appreciate everybody for rocking with us.
I think next week we gonna have White Boy Joe.
Next week gonna be crazy.
And then we're gonna have a segment y'all called Ask the White Guy. So I want y'all to come in here next week ready for your questions, because anything you've ever wanted to ask white people,
you will have
your moment next week.
I think
it's gonna be one of the funniest shows we have ever done.
Yes.
And then I'm going to give him the chance to ask the black guys too. So, ask the black people. So he's going to be able to answer y'all questions too. And I'm excited for all of y'all.
It's going to be a great show. Next Thursday is when we're going to be going live. Next Thursday, 7:30 Central Time.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah. It'll be Thursday. But yeah, until next time, we appreciate everybody. And we out. This is a wrap on episode 4. We catch y'all. Peace.